Welcome to this month's crochet club. We're going to do the rib stitch. Here is shown a single crochet rib stitch. You can use the other stitches. You can do like half double crochet, you can use double crochet. The difference in it really is all you're doing is crocheting in the back loop. So we'll get us started here off of our double crochet diamonds that we did last month. I'm going to change my color, so I'm going to find my end here, my next color, and I'm going to pick that up. And because what end we finished on here, it doesn't have the 27 stitches that we need, we're going to actually do some multiple stitches in two spaces. If you ended on the other row of it, all you would have to do is single crochet across, but make sure you have 27 stitches because that is the width of our scarf that we are working with, and it makes some of our later patterns work out. So what I'm doing on this row is I'm just going to do single crochets, but I'm going to do 2 into this first space here. And then the next chain 1 space, I'm going to do 3 into it. Kind of like what we were doing with the DC diamonds, but just single crochets. And at some point, I can cut my yarn here that I've worked into the piece. I'm just gonna cut this yarn that I've worked in, and I don't need that color anymore, so I'll move it. And continue working. So just doing 3 single crochets into each chain 1 space across, and then I'm going to, at the very end, do 1 single crochet into the chain space that we had over here, the starting chain. So I'm just going to count to make sure I have the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, and then here's our 27. Now here I will decide what stitch I'm doing. I'm going to do the half double crochet so you can see a difference from our sample piece here that was the single crochet. So I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2 to give us that length for the half double crochet. I could probably also just do a chain 1. So remember, a half double crochet, you yarn over, and with this rib stitching we're going to go into the back loop here and then pull up, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So the back loop, you've got 2 loops. This is the front loop and that is the back loop. Maybe I can point here. So here's your front loop, and then this is your back loop right here. And you're stitching into those back loops. And we're just going to do all half double crochet across into the back loops. And I'm going to do a couple of rows here so you can see the difference. So there's 1 row done, and then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, And here I am going to do back loop again. It's just the same thing for every row. So here we've done a couple rows. You can see it's a little wider than our original sample. This ribbing stitch is quite useful for cuffs and different kind of edges because it's very elastic, so like a hat brim or a sweater sleeve. This one's also still quite stretchy. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I can. Or you can also contact me, which that information will be in the description.